Good morning. Welcome to renovating our farmhouse that was built in the 1800s. So far, we've been having to do a lot of demo. Found a lot of mice poop, so the upstairs is all demoed. Then we came downstairs because we were having some issues with one of the floors upstairs, found out why, and we found some hand-hewn beams. So we started gutting, and we started gutting some more. We found some more mice poop. Not as bad as upstairs, but definitely mice poop. So now we've come over this way. We got this room almost all done. We got the ceiling we got to do. I'm thinking there should be hand-hewn beams up in this ceiling, so that'll be cool. And then we'll be going on over to this area. And I'm not sure what we have in the ceilings or the walls here, so I'm really interested to see what we find. This part of the house is the main house. That part was done before at some point. So this side we know is hand-hewn beams and post and beams and stuff. This side I believe is post and beam also, but it's a different style post and beam from what I can tell. So I'm very curious to see what it's going to look like once we get into the ceiling and the walls. So we got to finish this room first. We got the ceiling, which has got sheetrock up there. We got this little set of walls to do. I'm not going to do the bathroom right away. We're going to do that last, so we have a bathroom that works. The stairway, I'm going to do that after, because right now it's keeping all the dust from really going upstairs. So we'll get all that afterwards. That's all sheetrock up there. We have sheetrock and horsehair, plaster, and lav. So we're trying to keep that dust down here. So yeah, let's get this started. I got my brother coming up and he's gonna give me a hand. So we're gonna see how far we can get in this video. We're hoping to get a lot done. We're gonna find out. I would do plywood on the back. Yes, that's what we said. Like, when we're gonna do them, we're gonna build them like I said. Yeah, and then you can screws in this house. That's easy. I said that's the easiest to get off. Oh, we're supposed to demo that, huh? You have to put more pressure on them than you want. Do that. Right. Ew. Got it. Sailing. Oh yeah, drop it at the top. Alright, I'll cut it. Yeah. Good morning. It is the next morning. We got quite a bit done yesterday. It's kind of hard talking and stopping while we're doing this. This ceiling was loaded with so much poop and dust. It was pretty bad, but we got it down. It feels good to have it down. We got this wall down. We're gonna keep going with the bathroom, but believe it or not, we've been using the bathroom. I've been showering in here after I get nice and dirty. So I wanna make the bathroom the last room that we take out, so that way I can keep cleaning up as we're cleaning up the house. This is not what we planned on doing. We did not plan on gutting the house this far. We planned on over time, like redoing rooms, but not all at once. But I am glad we have found what we found and started cleaning it out all at once, because if we would have been moved in here and live in here, and then we started to do some more rooms and we tore into this stuff and all of our stuff was moved in and we were making this dust, we would have had to move out. We would have had to move all of our stuff out. So as unfortunate as it is, I'm glad we were doing it now. We were able to get the center cabinets out. They were built-ins. We saved all the woodworking. We will be able to rebuild at least one of them, and that's all we're gonna have room for anyway, so that was cool. A lot of the stuff we were just getting rid of because it is covered with poop, and we don't want that smell back in this house. So yeah, it is coming down good. You feel it. This is definitely not a job you do at our age and don't feel it in the morning. I'm gonna be glad when it is done. Physically, mentally, all of the things. Because as glad as I am we're getting it done now, I did not plan on having to do this right now. But it is gonna make a nice house. The bones of this house are awesome. And we knew that, like we were looking at that stuff when we purchased it. And we were not expecting to find what we have found. I don't think anybody was. So yeah, if I'm not talking a lot during the video, it's because it is gross and nasty in here while the dust is flying. So I'm trying not to stop. I'm just trying to get the job done, get through it, and then have a clean area to work with. So the videos will be better once everything is out of here. We'll be able to talk more and interact. So this is just the part that's not any fun. So yeah, I'm gonna finish picking up some more stuff and then we're gonna stop making the dust fly again. I'm hoping we don't have the poop in this part of the house like we did. But every time I say that, we find more and more poop. So even though I'm hoping we don't find poop, I have a feeling we're gonna find some more. Let's find out. Also, I have to apologize to Gina. I bought Gina a pretty shitty anniversary present. throw it that way. Wire out. Nobody's fingers got pinched. Drop it, ready? Let's see, hold on. The tile probably in the wall. Probably. What if we put something?
There it is. All done. Not to get so far. Ready? Yep. I'll let you go. Yep.
How are you so big already? Huh?
All right, so we got a lot of gutting done. We got hand-hewn beams here. There was a lot of poop and old dust in this ceiling. It was pretty bad when we were pulling it out. I did find there's a hole right here, so there would have been a chimney that went up, and we did see a plywood area in the roof that would have had a chimney also, so that's kind of cool. I did notice, so the other day we gutted all these rooms, and I'm trying to see, where was it? I think it's over here. I'm thinking, I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like this corner right here was chewed off from mice. Like it's rounded over, it's beveled, because I don't know why anybody would have done that, like a need for it. And there's a lot of mice nests up here and in here and then on the bottom. And there was another spot that I saw that looks like chewed marks and then a nest above it. We found a ton, I shouldn't say a ton, but we found a lot of old corn cobs in this part of the old house. But we still have not found a live mouse or caught one in any of our traps, which is kind of crazy. So we've taken down all of the walls on this part of the house. These walls can get moved easy. They are probably somewhat supportive, but there's really not a lot of pressure on them, so we can take them down, move them willy-nilly if we need to, if we want to change some stuff around. Same with the stair walls. We'll take these down and reposition them and move them around, maybe make some openings a little bit bigger, but we'll figure that out as we go. But it is nice to see with everything that we have found, the bones of the house are in really good shape and are awesome. At another point, there would have been maybe a chimney here, or I don't know if this was just to let hot air up from down below when they had the wood stove going or not. But there's another thing right here in this ceiling.
I have to tell you that when you just said that the house has good bones, I have been waiting for you to say that out loud, because I'm like, I don't know what, like, I see stuff and I just don't know. And so when you just said that, I just like had this sense of like, oh good, because I was just, there's been a lot.
All right, so yeah, the bones of the house are really good. We've been finding a lot of mice poop and probably some bat poop and a lot of bats, but the bones are good and the house is structurally sound, which is good. We just got to remedy and take care of everything. But our original plan was just to like fix up the bedrooms a little bit, redo this bathroom completely, and then move in and then renovate the whole house while we're here. So we are very fortunate that we have found what we found, and now that we're gutting the house now and not once we're living in it. Because if we were gutting the house while we were living in it and found all this, it would not have been good. So I'm glad.
Yeah, there's sometimes I feel really overwhelmed and just want to cry, and then it's like, okay, well, I'm so glad that this happened now.
I couldn't imagine having all of our stuff in here and then starting to do some of this, and even just like one room. This ceiling was terrible. Like there's just poop, dust. I mean, just from the house from the 1800s, so just so much dust. There would have been a wood stove right here. So a wood stove puts off a lot of dust, especially when you're cleaning your chimney and stuff. So that was all up in here.
So really, we just got to look to the future and what it will look like when we get done, and just all the little things that we can do to it and do it a little bit different maybe than we originally had planned, but when we get done, it should be so good.
It's going to make a really nice house when we're done. Speaking of that, we have the chimney. And Gina hasn't seen the chimney until now. What do you think of the chimney?
I think it's good. Do you like it?
Yeah, it looks really nice.
I was hoping it's going to be good. So my plan is I would like to whitewash it and be part of an island, a kitchen island. So I'm happy with it. Does it look like that on the other side too?
Don't know. We haven't opened up
Okay.
that. This whole wall is going to come out. The floor joists go this way, but there's a big beam up there. And then this wall right here is not supportive. So when we first saw the floor joists going this way, I was really disappointed. I'm like, oh, we wanted to take this wall down. And the way the house is built, these floor joists should be going this way. So I still don't understand why they're going this way, but I was like, man, we're gonna have to put a big beam in. We'll have to head it off and have the header come down. But there's a big beam that they already put in. And the way I found that is this strapping is up under the 2x4 wall and it's loose. Like if I got a pry bar in there, you can move it. So this is not structurally supporting anything. So this wall can come down, which is going to be awesome because Gina has plans to make the kitchen and dining room more open and having the chimney built in. This wall will come down and then we'll open up the dining room and the kitchen together. Gina has that whole plan laid out, so she'll have to give more details on that in the future. So I had my brother up. We made a lot of progress. We were hoping to get a little bit further, but we took the cabinets apart and they took forever. They were built in place, so you couldn't just rip them out like a regular kitchen, like a kitchen cabinet nowadays. This cabinet kind of came out in place, but all these we had to tear apart. And you guys think I like using screws and glue to keep everything together. Look at the lags that they used to keep that cabinet up top hooked. They had 6 of these. There was 2, 4, and 6. That's a little overboard if you ask me. And then we haven't taken this one down, but this cabinet had 4 lags holding it in. They're a little bit smaller, but still. We're kind of thinking we like this color scheme. We're gonna keep it and go with it in the future. We got the orange, so it's like kind of like a mandarin orange. Then we got like our strawberry and the green. You know, it's just kind of good. I think that looks good for a kitchen.
When Al showed me those lag screws, I just laughed. It was just so funny, and I'm like, wow. Everybody thinks you're crazy about putting lots of screws and stuff, but that's a lot.
I am looking forward to getting this room all demoed. I'm really looking forward to see what the chimney looks like on the other side. And then the ceiling is gonna have a crook in it when we go up into the office. The floor does this. So I'm not sure why the floor does that. And once we get the ceiling down, we can figure out why the floor does that. So I am excited to find out what it is. Hopefully it's not on the bad side. And hopefully the ceiling's not that dirty, because this one was. I'm assuming that ceiling's gonna be the same way.
Maybe we can be on dirty jobs.
I'm thinking we've kind of been doing a dirty job, so we could be. So this is where we're gonna end this video. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them in the comments down below. Thanks for coming along on our farmhouse renovation journey. And we'll see you right back here in the next video.
Bye.